required something. How might I be of service?
I've traced hold out. Someone comes.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
Well, aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near... the border. Do come again?
Good to see you, friend.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... At least you'll find a bit of peace and pleasure doing business. Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Interested in my wares?
A good sleep does wonders.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long. Need anything? I'll do as I please. Let us try. Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Lot to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it. As it happens, take caution in the practice. It was my own choice to send her away for reasons I do not care to share with you.
I'll gladly stay. I'm nodding off where I
The only
stand.
care I have is how to spend the day.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work. Confound it. Where did my
Nice, juicy
out anyway?
I find myself hard pressed to respond.
Come on, have a look.
Time. This place is everyone will know.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Have a look.
Look next. I'm all out of ideas.
Flowers seem to fly when I'm here.
So, you seek to go on through.
It's been a
What brings you here?
We're here to serve the Arisen. Not even a storm shall draw a complaint from my lips. So long as I'm here to heal you. Rest keeps forming my own master. It seems our foe has recognized our victory.
Who's there? Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
Think the enemy gained the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
pray. Seek out your loyal...
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Turn out your pockets.
The chance of a French
I must summon reason.
I see you travel without...
Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. It is nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Forgive me, Arisen. I cannot join your party till your...
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say,
Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest. I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
So, you seek to enter. Go on through.
Here's hoping this season yields more than the last.
At long last, I am returned to you.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
this rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Can't work as late as I used to, and this is the only way to live.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Then I shall remain by your side. Attacking from the sky. Follow its movements carefully, lest it attach you unawares.
Fire will prove effective against this foe. One of us has been poisoned.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
I'm a goner.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you so desire. The God's way. 'Tis a mystery even before my sight. You will find the path you ought to follow inscribed herein. Would you know the fate of another? This meeting shall not...
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that grift? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go then. Positively splendid. suppose that will have to do. I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear. But it should turn out well, all the same.
Over here, if you please.
Magic's right at disposal!
went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples. My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
Right you are.
Morfanenwen Alkawa. Akayel fil Kalawit. Arume fa in Itarond. Atela el Dalia noon we Finantai.
Vindamund. Jarmen Ransor.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud...
Elelote an fear osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Winde fil areng.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Doran? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this, but I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. Oh, I would like to depart anon. For the sake of the Arberheart, please.
Anne martyr. Angadur Cindy. I have still lalast. Ilmen sind.
Sono
Tane filmato.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me.
I'll collect them. You needn't trouble yourself.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearts down here.
We'd best be prepared to make our own lights before we proceed.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Come to think of it, different masters, different things.
Succubus!
No means of exploiting our enemies.
That's
calculated.
Stand firm! You are not alone! variety would be nice if we must fight. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold.
I am shamed. Never have I found
Ah,
my
good.
skill.
I see the Arisen's found someone to hand.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle.
Not much going on.
I know all too well. Resolve.
Well met, sir.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of oak. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Well met, sir. How might I be? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
I pray you will give me no cause to mistrust you. There's still not sure how much help I'll be.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'm about ready for a break.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. lest all that vim go to waste.
Today?
Let's defer to the original.
I suppose it is so. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
Just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Shh! Save all that grimoire business for when we're alone.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you. But I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Right you are.
I fear I've naught useful.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Seem our fight is not yet done.
Whatever our discomfort. Point flame is hidden. Every doubt in your... We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Prepare yourself.
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is
Out of the cave at last.
If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole.
Indeed, you are correct. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I suppose we might as well gather what... we can.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. This is rather thrilling. There are one or two places of interest nearby.
We've got goblins!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. Elemental magic!
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
We shall be ill-prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill. To
All told, I'm rather satisfied.
let us
with
work together to honor.
The pawns here are all men, I notice.
I shouldn't at all mind if that were to change. I suspect the lad's enthusiasm will go a long way toward inspiring his peers. Let us inform Sir Baron of his coming. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are. Goodness. We're higher up than I thought.
We shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
We must remain vigilant.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. We'll gladly make use of what you've given us. I've you to thank for that new recruit, aye? The lad's well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant. Need I explain further? I test my steel against yours, friend. What say you? Care to spar with me a bit? Glad to hear it. Follow me, then. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, loses. Simple enough, eh? Seeing as you're no warrior, you do well to strike when I'm off balance. Let's begin. Fuck. Seems I expected how much of you. I dare say I needed that. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known has e'er troubled to. A commendable sort you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all the good you've done me.
Sir Baron, you must come, and quickly. A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your aid.
My thanks for the report. I'll go at once. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'd fain have you at my side, friend, if you... Quick! Eye here! Watch my back!
So tired. I've barely begun to tie my boots.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Would that I ne'er had cause to draw steel.
Take the knife watch over the desk, Broken.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths. Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. Like it or not,
I'll sleep like
I
a
must
log.
go where duty calls me.
Talent serves, but practice makes. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
On my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Unexpected there, so
We're in fine form. Our foe will soon be sorry to have challenged us.
Battle best avoided here.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops charged us out of nowhere, wounded and enraged. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt 'twill return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long before I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm bestian, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get them trained up as best I can. Let me get them.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking... rather lost. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Of course. I was telling you aught I know of now. 'Tis common knowledge that the brine halt any ships seeking to venture into open waters. As if to say, there's naught out there, so don't bother looking. But does that not strike you as rather miserly? Even if we are to believe that there's naught across the sea, why must we be kept to our shores? I should like to confirm for myself if there's truly naught to be found. And why shouldn't I? An old man with naught, sailing out into a sea of naught, and dying for naught. When I said as much to the brine, they only stared at me in amazement. A lie, it may all seem, but 'tis the honest truth. I beheld it all with my own eyes.
Solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
Curious, isn't it?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Views such as this make a journey worthwhile.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I suppose 'tis so.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
This world's gone to the dogs.
Fancy a look at my wares? Think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen,
I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another. Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
We've been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Follow me.
My bed, Grace, and I shan't resist.